trick. That guy.
Oh, there it is. Look at how close it's coming. So now you see the osprey like staying out up there.
And there, in that little
And there.
And that's
And
like
look.
the osprey hotel. Look at his tiny little tail. Nice guy, Paul.
Yeah, he's
How many different colors can you spot on him?
I don't like there's
four.
I see blue. Oh, there's purple. See the back legs? They're purplish.
And so is his head. It's like
It's so pretty.
That's a horseshoe crab shell. Yeah, it's a horseshoe crab. So if you want to flip it over.
Felix Neck's Fern and Feather Camp is a lot of things. I mean, it's a community tradition, it's a beloved institution, it's a lot of fun. Our mission is to really connect people with nature, instill a conservation ethic, and really help kids feel comfortable in nature and be part of their surroundings and have a respect and appreciation for it.
You can't overemphasize the importance of teaching young people to appreciate nature. Not that you're trying to make them all naturalists, but if you have that appreciation of nature, it's going to add to your life and you're going to become a more productive human being and a kinder human being. Okay? So the importance of that day camp, extraordinary. I mean, to this day, I have campers that are 40 years old that remember their time at Felix Neck and what it meant to them.
Okay, there wasn't much organized at that point, and Ann Hill and Edo Potter and I guess Jackie Rainier, Shirley Mayhew to a degree, all decided that there really should be some sort of central thing.
So Ann Hale, with a group of other folks, founded the Martha's Vineyard Natural History Society in 1964 and began teaching here at Felix Neck. She taught for some years before the property was donated to Mass Audubon in 1969. So Fern and Feather started with Ann Hale and some other folks who felt that the community just needed a place where kids could get out and learn about nature.
I don't think there was anything like it on the island, and it was a new idea, and it really caught on. That's what was so impressive to me, is that people loved Fern and Feather. It was just a great thing for the children on the island.
I just loved it. I learned so much and I had such a great time, and it helped foster a love of the island and its natural history and the conservation efforts that take place on the island. It led me to where I am today, and that kind of has become a part of who I am, is stuff I learned at Fern and Feather.
I think the most important thing to remember about Fern and Feather is that it puts kids into a living classroom. It takes kids into a working sanctuary and exposes them to natural history in a way that you can't necessarily teach at a desk.
Typical day at Felix Neck at Fern and Feather Camp it looks different every day actually, but that's part of the fun. We'll split up and the kids will explore the property. Our goal is to get them out and about, so they'll go down to the water and with their nets and catch critters. They'll go bird watching. They'll go play in our nature space. We have nature play areas which provide opportunities for kids to have unstructured time, climbing trees, jumping off stumps, building forts. Every day is different.
It's the most hands-on thing they can imagine, just to this very day. The counselors go out and they learn and watch butterflies and turn boards over and get creepy crawlers and catch frogs and go seining and netting in the ponds. How more direct can you get than that? It's just amazing.
I did things like I'm sure you do now still. You do a scavenger hunt, the chief is dying, and in order for him to live, we have to get 1 feather, 3, shells, blah, blah, blah.
One of the highlights was that we had a scavenger hunt, and everything was worth a different amount of points. So the things that are really common, like an oak leaf or something, was, a really low value on the point scale. One of the biggest items was an owl pellet, and actually standing right in this general area, I found an owl pellet and was the only one of the year, and it was worth 50 points on the scavenger hunt. We took it apart and looked at all of the little mouse bones and everything, and it was really, really exciting.
I remember the scavenger hunt, which was huge. That was the end of camp thing that, they gave you a list of odd things to find in the first team to make it back with everything, like, a yellow shafted flicker feather or a spider crab carapace or 3 kinds of seaweed or whatever. I don't know I don't even remember what the winning team won. Nothing in particular, but it was fun.
My favorite activity is to go to the amphitheater, which is it used to be an old house that was broken down, and it has a bunch of stones, and the kids will make up skits, or we'll play lava tag, or we'll tell a story, and the kids just think it's this magical place because it's enclosed and you have to take a secret path to get there, and it's just wonderful for all the kids.
We've really done a lot of work to build up our scholarship funds and make camp affordable for everyone. And so we have a scholarship program for island families that will provide assistance to them so they can send their kids to camp here at Felix Neck. And we are working with the community and with donors and with grants to try to provide funding to make sure that we're accessible to everyone. We have never turned any family down requesting aid.
I absolutely believe nature education makes us better people. I think it helps us cultivate an awareness. I think it helps us cultivate an understanding of our surroundings. And frankly, I think the biggest challenge that conservation faces these days is a lack of understanding and a lack of awareness. I can't tell people that they should be interested in something. I can't be mad at people for not knowing something. All we can do is to essentially imbue them with something while they're young, because after a certain age, if they miss out on that early chance to get fascinated by nature, to get fascinated by biological life, then you've missed a window.
50 years is a huge accomplishment, and there's so many people that have been through the program and so many people that share memories and share a love of this place. We are an organization that needs to be supported, and that our supporting Felix Neck supports the community. It protects wildlife, it protects the environment, and it gives kids time outside, time at play, and the experiences to last a lifetime.
I think all nature camps, particularly Felix Neck, because of the vineyard, is really a wicked necessity. It should almost be a requirement.